If you have been following me for a while, you might have noticed I basically disappeared for years. I used to make 3 videos a week, and now I barely post anything. And I've been getting so many worried messages from you. What happened? Why I stopped? So I think it's important for me to open up to you, tell you something I've never shared before. And hopefully this is gonna make you open up to me in the comments, because we all have our own struggles we deal with on a daily basis, and sharing them can make us feel better. I've been through the worst part of my life. When I started to make videos, I always had a dream, a goal that inspired me to keep working hard, and I've been struggling to find that goal recently, and I will explain why. I've always been scared of taking breaks from making content, because I know what happens when you take breaks. A big part of your audience just leaves and probably doesn't come back. You need to constantly grind, constantly keep the ball rolling, because if you stop, it's almost impossible to come back. And that's why I really grinded the content for the first 10 years of my YouTube career. I always found new formats, and then I stuck to those that made my channel blow up. I know it might sound sus, but 2020, despite being a very bad year, it was actually the best year of my life. Suddenly, I was forced to stay at home, and as an introvert, I saw that as an absolute win. I could finally 100% focus on doing something that I loved, with no distractions. And it was amazing, because for the first time of my life, I truly felt free to make any type of content that I wanted, and still get insane views, just like the dream for every YouTuber. I had so much fun, but I also burned myself out. Despite being quite big on YouTube, it's just me on the channel, editing videos, writing the scripts, finding the content to react to. And don't get me wrong, it was all worth it because of all the incredible support from you. But I was treating myself very harshly, and I got addicted to views, in the sense that if a video didn't get 1 million views in 24 hours, I would feel very anxious and stressed. It sounds crazy now, but it was what it was. I got obsessed over thumbnails and titles and all this kind of stuff to a very unhealthy degree, and I had no life outside of YouTube. But luckily in 2021, in 2022, I got into shorts, and that was really a breath of fresh air. Suddenly I felt free again to post anything I wanted. It was very fun, and I didn't even have to worry about thumbnails and titles, because they didn't care. But I still deeply cared about long form videos, because they are the ones that really helped me to build a real connection with you. And most of the audience watching shorts, after they are done with you, they just scroll to the next guy. So you could make 1 billion views from shorts, which I did, and still not have a real audience caring for you. That's what really demotivated me. All these numbers were not real, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you see all these huge short channels with 50 million subs, they get 10 million views per short, then they make a long video and they just get 5,000 views. That's not what I wanted. 2023 started very epically with a concert I did with 2-set violin. It was 100% the best thing I've ever done. I'm still high from that concert. But after that, things went downhill. Right after the concert, I got a call from my parents saying that I had to rush back to Italy. For those who don't know, I live in Taiwan, and it's very far and expensive to fly back and forth. The reason why I had to rush back to Italy was because the finance police was looking for me. It's still insane to me to say this out loud, but it's the truth. Long story short, they came to my house in Italy to check on my financials. If you're Italian and you have a company, this is bound to happen. It's not uncommon. It's something normal, actually. But that has never happened to me before, and it was actually a pretty shocking experience. I just felt violated. Imagine having 4 random strangers searching into your private belongings. And it was extremely stressful. But basically, in Italy, if they do a check on your financials, they're always gonna find something to complain about, right? So you're always gonna get fined no matter what. For example, it could be they don't think a base I bought for a video could be a business expense. But nothing extremely serious was found, of course. But to this day, I'm still dealing with the tax offices in Italy to fight some disagreements. This completely destroyed me, it demotivated me. It made me lose faith in my country. There are so many people in Italy doing so much worse. So many big fishes. And they just try to bring down small businesses, They made me feel like a criminal because I believed in my country and I wanted to be honest. That's the reward I got. And since then I just felt like it It was not worth it to work hard if the end result was this. I need my mind to be free of worries to make creative content. And the things that sucks is the older you get, the harder life gets. More responsibilities, health issues, legal issues, your parents getting older. It sucks. And then in 2024 we decided to renovate our Italian house. And if you ever renovated your house, you know the pain. You always need to chase the people, to make them finish the job, spending insane amounts of money, always problems. And in the meanwhile, I had no motivations or goal to just make videos in all this mess. I know I'm very blessed to say this, but after reaching 10 million subs, I just reached all my goals. Literally suffering from success, but I still miss making epic videos for you and connecting with you. And as I said in the beginning, stopping and taking break from making content is terribly bad for your channel, and YouTube will punish you hard. We stop recommending you to your audience. My wife doesn't even get a notification when I upload a video. I don't even get it. That's insane. But at the same time, I'm gonna get random notifications from random channels I don't even follow. And I got stuck in a loop where I try to make some new kind of videos, but they don't get views. So I get demotivated and I just give up. This is not who I used to be. But all these stressful events made me as not resilient as before. I got into gaming, probably to distract myself from all this BS. I've been grinding AoE 2, Age of Empires 2. It's an epic game. And I even got to play it with the best player in the world, Hera. Check him out. We even made some videos together a while ago. And one last thing I need to clarify is that unfortunately this year I pretty much stopped wearing my wedding ring. And some of you noticed that. I've been reading some comments, worried comments, and it's serious because that's because I just started to work out more seriously, and rings and dumbbells, they don't work well together. It's very dangerous. And that's pretty much it. I'm here now talking with you about my struggles in this long video and boring video instead of playing bass. But it's something I wanted to share with you so we can be on the same page. I'm sorry I've never properly communicated with you and told you why I've been so inconsistent in these years. I'm trying to slowly come back to long videos, and hopefully you will tune in and remember to slap the like button like the good old times. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Stay funky, bros.